Okay, so this presentation is not directly linked to either SmartSea or the Gulf of Bothnia. Yes. What? Okay, some technical problems. Let's see. Now, let's hope it works. But I'm presenting a European-wide service that might be interest for people in here. So it provides a lot of information and data from the marine areas that people can use in their studies. So the Copernicus Marine Environment Monitoring Service, shortened as CMEMS, it's a legacy of several different European projects. Latest was My Ocean, that developed this service for ocean monitoring or observing, forecasting and reanalysis. And in 2012 or 2013, EU saw that as a major enough to go on online service and gave the responsibility of managing of this service to Mercator Ocean from France. And the service is produced by a network of European data providers, and it is available for all the European seas and also for the global ocean. It's open and free service, so anyone can access the data. All you need to do is actually to register it, and after that you can download the data and use it for any research or commercial or whatever service you want. And all the products there come with product information and quality information, and the catalog can be found on the marine.copernicus.eu site, and also Mercator Ocean supports it with a service desk that has connection to all the data producers. The aim of this service, so CMEMS finds three areas of benefit. So it aims to serve areas of maritime safety, marine resources, coastal and marine environment, and weather, seasonal forecasting and climate. Essential ocean information and variables that you can find in the systems. There are physical variables, quite many, so currents, temperature, salinity, sea surface elevation, sea ice, waves, and also some biogeochemical parameters, oxygen, primary production, turbidity. The way the service is built is that there are two different types of production centers, namely TACs and MFCs. The thematic data assembly centers basically collect, process, and provide observation data. There's the in-situ TAC that collects all the European open in-situ temperature, salinity, wave, etc. variables into one data set, in which you can find both historical data and all the real-time data or near real-time data that is available. And then there are satellite centers for different parameters such as sea level, ocean color, and ice that collect satellite information and provide information for individual satellites and then collected data sets based on all the different available satellites. The other type of centers are the monitoring and forecasting centers, which provide forecast and reanalysis based on numerical models, and they are divided a bit differently. So they are not by parameter or instrument, but they are divided by different sea areas. So there is one center for the global ocean providing data worldwide, and then there are one center for each of the marginal seas in Europe, so Arctic, Baltic, Northwest Shelf, Atlantic, Iberian, Biscay, Irish Sea, Mediterranean, and Black Sea. So when you look at for the region, so what can you find there? So I took a few examples for the Baltic Sea. So if you look at the observed data, you can find collected data sets of in-situ data. It is not it's data that is produced by different data providers, for example, around the Baltic. So it includes tide gauges, wave data that are produced, for example, by FMI or SMHI or other providers, but it is collected in one data set where you can access all the data simultaneously. Also, satellite data for sea surface height, sea surface temperature, sea ice, and ocean color are available for the Baltic. For model data, what you can find is 5 days forecast for physical and biogeochemical parameters with horizontal resolution of 1 nautical miles, and also best estimate time series, so 2 years data backwards from the present from the same forecast system that gives you time series for the whole Baltic. And if you are interested of data further back, so there is also a reanalysis product available from a period of 96 to 2016, bit coarser resolution than the real-time data set, but providing the same parameters. Siemens is very keen on having good quality products and give the information to the users. So before any new data set or modeling system can enter the service, or before any updates are allowed, all the products go through a pre-operational qualification phase in which you need to give estimated accuracy for your product, and you're not allowed to update unless you meet the same accuracy as with the previous system, or preferably better one. And all these estimated accuracy numbers are also given to the users. For each product, you can find a quality information document which tells you what is the accuracy of the satellite product compared to in situ observation, for example, or the model product compared to in situ and satellite observation. So you can yourself make a decision if the quality is good enough for your analysis. And also for each product, there is a product user manual available. And also the forecast accuracy is followed through online validation, which is available at the Copernicus web page, and you can choose the area and parameter that you can want to see the verification against. Siemens also has a service evolution, so they want to be able to give the best core service for the European seas. And for now, they have identified 5 overarching research and development themes, which are related, for example, for coupling of models, so in future giving better service for the forecast and reanalysis. And also they emphasize biogeochemistry and ecosystems, so they see that the service is more developed for giving information about the physical parameters, and improvement needs to be done for biogeochemistry and ecosystems. And they also open service evolution calls every second year so far for everyone to give information how to improve the service. The last introduction to the Siemens service has been this providing users also data in digested format. So no, you don't need to download 100 terabytes of data available in the system, but they are also produced in a more condensed form. So there's an Ocean State report. The first one was published in 2017, which was made for the year 2016 for all the European sea areas, looking at different parameters. What is the current state based on measured data sets, and also for the model reanalysis. And it will be updated yearly from now on. There are also ocean monitoring indicators available in the Siemens website that give information of what has happened in the past 25 years in the key variables. Here you can see the global heat content for the surface layer of the ocean. Currently, these ocean monitoring indicators are given only for the global ocean, but there are coming ones also for the Baltic Sea. And if you're interested about this service, you can find more information on the website marine.copernicus.eu, and also contact the service desk. And they also have Facebook, Twitter, and so on accounts, so you can find there more information.
Thank you, Laura.